Amazon seems set to enter the Indian quick commerce space in December with Amazon Tez and throw down the gauntlet for players like Zepto, Swiggy, Instamart and Zomato's Blinkit. CNBC-TV18's Rachna Dhanrajani reports that this highly competitive space may soon be heading for a big shake-up.
Amazon is hurrying to break what for it will be a new ground in India. It is learned to be fast-tracking its plans to enter the booming quick commerce space, setting itself a deadline of December 2024 or early January 2025. The service, sources say, will go live under the name Tez, meaning quick. This comes after its talks to acquire Swiggy's Instamart fell through earlier this year. For the American e-commerce giant, this will be the first quick commerce venture anywhere in the world, and experts say that this move makes sense. But it will be entering an already crowded marketplace. According to a Morgan Stanley report, the Indian quick commerce industry is set to be between $25 to $55 billion by 2030. The reason? Urban consumers are embracing this ultra-fast delivery model for not just groceries and essentials, but much more than that. Zepto, Swiggy, Instamart and Blinkit. These are the current market leaders who have aced the 10-minute delivery model. But this year alone saw huge interest from other big corporates. Flipkart launched Minutes in August this year. Tata launched New Flash, which is their quick commerce initiative. Big Basket has now completely pivoted its operations to BB Now, and Reliance Retail too is gearing up for a re-entry in this market. And now sources tell us that Amazon is all set to venture into this market with Tez. Amazon, however, is banking on leveraging its vast delivery network to disrupt the space. Reports suggest it has already begun laying the groundwork, setting up dark stores to power its Q-commerce drive. But costs are a major hurdle, and even established players like Zepto and Swiggy Instamart, despite their large user base, are yet to turn profitable, despite there being some encouraging signs.
You know, the biggest singular line item today in our P&L is CapEx, directly or indirectly. Right? Not all of it shows up in fixed assets. Some of it is in an OpEx model to go into the technicalities. But if you look at the capital being deployed, the biggest part is CapEx and working capital. The second biggest part is operational setup.
There's also the fact that nowhere else in the world has this model survived.
You're saying quick commerce is like the UPI moment for India?
No, it's world-class infrastructure built in India with Indian technology. And it's making real people, ordinary people, their lives easier every day, and it's improving productivity and the quality of life for tens of millions of people by Indians. It's not some rip-off of, some American model or some, Chinese model. It is like only in India you get this stuff, which is awesome.
Made in India, right, and made for India for now.
Absolutely. No, I mean, we are going to be in India for these next couple of decades, so that's...
It's not just groceries that have started falling under the quick commerce umbrella. From fashion and electronics to home decor to festive essentials to skincare and beauty products, the 10-minute delivery model has caught the Indian consumers' fancy.
Now we're starting to look at consumers wanting things in 10 minutes, but now it's also wanting a lot more things in 10 minutes and maybe even like wanting their food in 10 minutes. So consumer expectations just tend to keep expanding. That's the one constant.
The experts now say that the Indian quick commerce industry may now be nearing saturation, with 3 big players already in the market and 4 raring to get a foothold. It's not just the deep pockets that are needed now to stay ahead in this race. In this race of capturing the urban consumer's interest, it may not just be the delivery of groceries that is needed, but also the profits. In Mumbai, I'm Rachna Dhanrajani.